Let's talk about importing into After Effects. What I'm going to do is show you a couple of methods. The first one is, of course, by going to File, Import, and we have a couple of choices here. Let's take out the first one, which is simply File. So I'll head to my desktop. And on my desktop, I have a folder called AEPics. These images are from burningwell.org, which is a great repository of royalty-free images taken by people just like you and me, and you can use them for any purpose. So I'm going to just click on one picture, and I'm going to bring in this 1.1 megabyte JPEG, forest.jpg. And as you can see, it shows up in our project panel, and as well in this little list here. Now, of course, I can bring it into my comp in several ways. For example, I could just literally drag it over to the comp, or I can drag it to this little make comp little window here, and it will fit it to the comp precisely to the image size. So that is one method. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave that where it is. This time I'm going to go to File, Import, Multiple Files. Now what multiple files will do is it will bring this import dialog box back automatically every time you bring something in. So check this out. This time I will choose a raccoon, open. It brings it in. As you can see, here's the raccoon, and this comes back. I'll bring in this picture. Boom. Hey, he's back again. What do you want? I click here again, and he's back again. And it'll keep going until you finally cancel. So now we have all the images we need to work for this particular comp. Now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all these guys. So I'm going to actually create a brand new comp. I'll close this project. I'll go to New Composition in the Composition window. And I'm going to head over to my desktop by just sliding over the After Effects interface. And you'll notice I have a folder called AEPics, which contains the images we just saw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag them to the project panel, like so. Just drag it, and I get a little plus symbol. I'll let go of the mouse, and it brings all of the images in one fell swoop. What I can do, of course, is I can just drag these down here again, and then when I screw up the timeline, it will cycle through all the images. Right, so that's just a few ways you can bring images into After Effects. Once again, by going to File, Import for one file, for multiple files, or even dragging a folder. Now, just in case you typically use the same type of footage over and over again for most of your work. For example, let's say you work for the forestry industry, and you always use this exact picture or something like it. We can go to File, Import Recent Footage, and it will remember the last few images that you brought in. So we can just choose this again, and it will bring it back in. So that's a very quick way to grab things that you just used.